Today we take a look at the beta release of Pirate's Journey, a pirate-themed colony builder game where you can recruit people to your town and build it up through farming and crafting and gathering resources. You can then go in search of buried treasure, you can hunt and kill other pirates, and you're going to have other pirates raiding you too. And that's all before you set sail on the open ocean. If you would like to see more videos on this particular game, then please do subscribe. So we start here on the beach, as you can see, and the first thing you're going to want to do is pick this up right here, because this is a backpack. And what it does is, before you pick up the backpack with all of this inventory space here and the 60 kilos in total that you can carry, all you've got are these pockets right here. So this is going to give us a lot more carry space, which is obviously very important and very useful. And then we're going to head over to this little boat right here. As you can see, this is our ship. And up on here, there are some useful things that we can loot. So let's jump up there. There we go. And none of these crates can be opened at this stage, but there's stuff on top of them and around them. There's like different food. You can see there's an apple there, for example, gunpowder, bullets, all that sort of stuff. So we're getting, a good amount of food here and water as well. There's these water bottles here, which obviously is going to be useful at the start of any survival game, and this one's no different. On top of that, there's gold, and this is a pirate game, so who doesn't love a bit of gold, right? I am very new to this game. I just had a quick little look at it before I decided to make this video. There's oysters and stuff over here, which would be useful, and I'm not sure what the sea urchins do. If I look at them, they don't really tell us what they do. I mean, this is still in beta, so there's obviously a lot of things at the moment that will be changed by the time the full release is out. But yeah, more oysters on the beach here. We just well grab them, I suppose. And there's some more down there we can come back for. But there we go. So yeah, I just had a very quick playthrough, or not playthrough, just literally played for like 10 minutes. Had a look at this game, just so I knew like roughly what I was doing when I started off. And that's the first thing, is to loot the ship. Then come over here. We're heading towards that up there. Now, at first I was wondering whether this was our camp or an enemy camp or whatever. But it is in fact ours. And over on the right-hand side, you do have these quests. And they're quite useful. If you follow those, you'll get off to a pretty decent start in the game. So it does give you a bit of direction, which I find is nice, because even if you're a survival game veteran, they all have their own little nuances to them. And in some games, it's like, you have to find food straight away. In others, you start with a lot of food. It's not as big a problem. So yeah, it's just good to know what you're doing with that. And what we're going to do is we're going to head in and say, picking up everything on the way here, all the rocks, all these sticks, it'll all be useful. And we're basically going to go through the main quest line that it says there over on the right-hand side. So, for example, we need to find plant fiber and make rope and then make an axe and stuff like that. Now, as far as the resources go, there are some things inside this base here, like trees and sticks and stuff like that. And you want to collect all of those when you have the opportunity to, because collecting from out here is fine, and there's a lot of things we need to collect from out here, plant fiber being one of them. But there are things roaming around here. I saw a crocodile earlier, which, if you got too close to that, I'm sure would kill you. There was also a guy with an axe wandering around. I had a bit of a fight with him, basically just to attempt that fight and see, whether or not we would win. I had a gun that was loaded. In fact, in my inventory right now, we have the gun here somewhere. I thought, did I pick it up? If not, I have to go back to the boat. I'll do that off camera. Oh no, it's right there. It's in my pocket. So the flintlock and the flintlock ammo, those 2 bullets were not enough to kill him, and then he killed us with his axe. So you do need to be careful when you're collecting out here. If you're like this far away from your base, you're fine. There is the guy in the blue. That's the guy that killed me before. And up on the top of that hill just up there was where I bumped into the crocodile. So yeah, not good. But with what we got right now, we should be okay to come back over here. We can press tab and open up this on the left-hand side. And this is the crafting. Now, if you want to craft, like, say, a stone axe, for example, we need to craft that rope first. So if you just left-click it, and it queues it up for you. So it's not like a double left-click like a lot of things are. So it's kind of like, one of those things you need to get used to a little bit. Just like giving you a heads up on that one. Now, can we craft up the axe yet? Yes, we can. So let's make that one up. It's going to take a few seconds. But the good thing is, as soon as we get the axe, what we'll do here is, let's see, it's in our inventory, drag it down to number 1 there so we can fast equip that. And now we can chop down trees. So you just literally hold down left click, chop down these trees, get a ton of wood from them, and they will eventually despawn because they fall over like this. They'll just disappear later on. And this is where we can now go inside our base and get all of the stuff that's in here, nice and safe, away from any crocodiles or people that might kill us, and collect our own trees here. Incidentally, the people who attack you, like that guy in the blue who attacked me earlier, he will actually come into your base and attack you, and none of the people that are in your base will help you out. So we're going to see those guys in a second. We're going to get some people going. Basically, we're going to be starting a pirate colony here, and each person in this colony is going to be doing a job and helping us out. So it's kind of like a pirate version of Medieval Dynasty, which I've been doing a lot of on my channel recently, so that's probably why I'm thinking of that. I'm sure there are a lot of other games like it too, but where you're basically building up a colony of people. And we can see here we already have one person here, nice and hard at work right there. Found our pirate camp by getting to this here. There's more guns and stuff here. stuff in the barrel by the looks of it as well if we wanted to take out some ammo. So we've now got 4 bullets for our gun, which is going to help us out. And we can grab the blunderbuss there. Now, the blunderbuss, let me just have a look at that. There it is right there. Okay, cool. So is this something we can equip? We can. All right. And then it's R to reload your guns and things. But yeah, that's going to be useful. It takes a while, though. They're old-fashioned guns, you can see here. With the blunderbuss, we do at least get 4 bullets, whereas the flintlock we only get 1 at a time, so it's a little bit slower. Anyway, good to know all that stuff. So let's... oh, we don't need to hold this right now. If we unhold it, we can move it back up into our inventory. And you see it takes up space. So like if there was just a 1 slot there, you couldn't put it in. You have to move stuff around a bit, do a bit of inventory Tetris, which is kind of fun. So we've got this guy here working on the carpentry. What I'm going to do right now is come to this hut here. Let's press F and we get a crew member in here, which is great. And then we come up here and press F again, get another crew member in. So there's now like 3 people here working for us. What we're going to do is go over to these parts here. This is our potato plant farm. So we're going to press F there and it says at the top of the screen, farmer added. And I'm actually going to add 2 farmers. So we've got 2 farmers coming in here doing this. And one of the reasons for that is we need to build up, it says on the right hand side, we need to build a smith. So if we press tab and we scroll down here, we can make up the, oops, didn't want to make that, the hammer. So that's now queued. Once that's made, it unlocks a load more recipes that you're able to build. One of them is the smith house. You see here when I hover over it that we need 5 potatoes for that. So that's why we want to get the potato farming started pretty early on so that we're actually able to build that. Now, while they're doing that potato farming, I'm just going to go and chop down a load more trees, maybe from just over here, nice and safe, and get all the wood that we get from those. And if you see any plant fiber on the way, I'm going to collect that too. But basically, you want to collect anything you run past because you are going to need it all as you get started. Oh, is that another dude just there? Looks like it is. So this is why you have to be careful in this game. You're always looking out for what might be just up in the distance, especially early on because you're not really equipped necessarily to kill people very easily, and they're going to attack you and kill you, which, you know, obviously you don't want to die early on. Now, just out the back entrance away from the beach of your base, you've got this right here. And I've already picked up some, but there's a ton of plant fiber over here. So if you're actually struggling to get any plant fiber early game, this is definitely the place to come. And there we go. We can grab all of this. Sometimes it can be a little bit finicky in order to find the hitbox to pick things up or whatever. But the game is very insistent on letting us know that this is not the final quality, right? This is still in beta, guys. It's important to remember that with any game in beta, right? And this one, of course, being no different, that it's not final quality. So let's see. We can craft up another rope now. Then we'll have 3 of those. And I believe that's what we need for the smith house. So the smith house right now, insufficient funds because we need the potatoes, but I think we've got everything else. And here we go. Our potato farms are well underway. And it looks like we might have the 5 potatoes. So that's 1, 2, and then 3. Oh, it's 4. Okay. So we're just waiting for 1 more potato. Hopefully that will come soon. And then we'll be able to build the smith house. Now, my inventory is getting pretty clogged here early on. So what I think I'm going to do is come to these barrels and just put a load of different food items in the barrels. In fact, can we shift click or anything like that? Doesn't look like it. Okay, all good. It's just the drag and drop at the moment. But yeah, just by having all of our food and water over at these barrels, it's going to make things a little bit easier in terms of our inventory management. So we know where stuff is. And we've got more space on us to sort of move with and get things done. It looks like we're actually going to need to use a second barrel. Now, I believe there's tomatoes in the other barrel. So I'll keep those over there. The oysters can go in there. But yeah, we're going to do that, obviously utilizing what we've got here. So we can drag those onto there. So let's see, gold coin. Now, I'm not even sure what the sea urchins do yet. There's no descriptions with them just yet. Again, early access, guys. But we can put everything else in here. And then just keep on us, like maybe crafting materials like this. And like weapons is going to be useful too. And then maybe like tools and stuff like that. Our potatoes can go there as well. Actually, we're going to need those to build, so we'll keep that there. And while we were doing that, the farmers have been hard at work, as you can see. And we do now have some more potatoes. And we're going to be able to build up the smith house. So not sure where I want to build it, but I mean, this corner down here looks as good as any to me. So let's go ahead and let's see the smith house. We want to build 1 of those. Oh, there we go. So it's just, it takes 12 seconds to do. So I think what we can do is if we escape out, we can go and get on with other things in this time, right? So let's go do a couple of things here and just sort of test this out. Now, if I press tab again, yeah, it's gone down to 2 seconds. There we go. So it does work. Oh, look at that. There it is. That's so cool. So it's in our inventory. It takes up all that space. Now, I wonder, in order to build this, do we need to like have the hammer equipped or something like that? Let's see, how do we do this? Okay, so I dragged the smith house here down to my hotbar. So now maybe if we select it, yeah, there we go. That's how we place it. And let's see, so it goes green when it's like happy with where it is. So let's just place it down there. Why not? That looks cool. Yeah, nice little building. Let's go inside here, see what we've got going on here. So let's see, we've got this wheel right here. Now, if we open this up on the right-hand side, this is the stuff that we can craft now in the smith house, I believe. So you can come in here. It looks like you can still craft stuff from here. So we're going to craft up a rope. That's happening. If we want to do a rusty axe, we don't have the materials and stuff for it, but then we just click on this stuff and that gets added to the queue down here. So that's how we use that, which is great. Now that we've done that, it wants us to build up a smelting house, which is kind of cool. So let's once again get the recipe down and go through the process of getting the stuff for this. So a load of wood, rope, stone, and more potatoes. So we're good on most of these things, but let's go and get the bits that we do need. With the smelting house made up, let's put it in our hotbar once again, see where we can build this thing. It's quite big now. I'm just wondering, we don't want to block the entrance too much, so where should we place this? I'm actually going to just go over to the far corner. I was worried it'd be a little bit too far away from everything, but I think actually it's going to be okay. And there we go. Well, that's a beautiful building there with a furnace and stuff right here. That's pretty cool. So in here, we can actually smelt down things, of course. So we're going to get ore later from mining. We smelt that down. We've got storage. We've got fuel. It's pretty cool the way that works. Let's have a look inside the building as well. I love the way there's a bed in every smelting in every building as well. It's kind of funny. I guess it means like if there's a house that like has production, maybe someone can live there too. Not entirely sure if that's how it works or not, but it does make me makes me chuckle. So the next thing is the armory. Now, what I'm trying to do in today's video is just give you guys a first feel for this thing. So I might do a little bit of stuff now off camera, get some things built, and then we'll look at some more like functionality stuff of this game, and basically just to have a look at whether or not you're interested in this game. I want to say a huge thank you to the developers who gave me a key for this game to have a look at it today and show it to you guys. If you're interested in this game, it does come out Q1 2024. I'll put a link to the Steam page for this game down in the description. And incidentally, I should mention that the developers are not paying me to make this video. This video is purely just me testing out their game after they were kind enough to give me the key. And I liked it, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. I thought some of my audience might be interested. But yeah, it's not a sponsored video as such. They just gave me a key to take a look. Now, interestingly, the next building we have to make is the armory. And I was going to do this off cam, but then I realized we need iron bars. And I'll show you the process of how we get those. And that all starts with making up a stone pickaxe. So let's see what we're going to need here. We need a couple of rope for that. So let's make that happen. And then I think we have everything else that we need on us. Tell a lie, we actually need one more stone. So let's find that. And then we need to find some iron, which I'm guessing is probably just in rocks over here somewhere. Like this is stone. That's iron right there, the darker stuff. There's coal here as well. Probably need to get the coal too in order to fuel the furnace. Let's say, like, this is my first playthrough as well. So this isn't like a tutorial where I know what I'm doing. Some would say I never know what I'm doing. Those are the people that have watched my channel for a longer time. But we're going to have a little explore together today, have a bit of fun, checking this game out and seeing how it all works. So let's get the pickaxe down here and I guess equip that. And let's start with the coal. So I guess we just left click this and there we go. We're picking up coal. Pretty cool. So it looks like we're getting quite a lot out of this one little bit right here. You can see we're picking up pretty fast. And let's do one of these iron things as well. And then I'll see how much coal and iron I got from one of each of the deposits that we have over here. Nice and near to our base as well, so that makes things very simple. Don't have to venture off too far or risk too much. And we got here, let's see, we've got 10 iron, and where's our coal gone? Okay, there it is right in front of me, and we got 15 coal, and actually, sorry, 19 iron, not 10. So that should be enough. I don't know what the conversion rate is, but again, let's explore that together. Back over at our smeltery. Now, if we open this one up, let's see, I'm guessing coal goes into there, and this one here goes up to where we want to convert it. Is that right? It says 0% right now. Is there something really wrong? Oh, we have to click ignite up here. That's why. And when we do, okay, that's good. It's pretty fast. And then we need to extinguish it at the end. So that'll be interesting, actually. Let's see. I don't know if this percentage is for all 19 of the iron or if it's per one. Let's find out. That is just for one. Okay, so now in storage, we have these iron bars. That's cool. So what I'm going to do is, let's go back onto here and check it out. So the armory, we need 5 iron bars. So once we got the 5 iron bars out of this thing, I'm going to take the iron out and see whether this will still use the coal if we don't extinguish it. Let's find that one out. Okay, there's our 5. Let's grab that out. And let's see here, the 14 coal right now. Let's grab this iron as well out. And I'll just leave that. I'll leave it for a bit and let's see whether or not it uses up. Whoa, what? Okay, I died. Not sure how. Might be because maybe I needed to eat. I wasn't eating. I wasn't really paying attention to my health. So down in the bottom left of the screen, we do have all of our major stats. The water, the health, stuff like that. That's probably what it was. I'll put a little annotation on screen here when I figure it out in the edit, because I'm sure when I'm editing, I'll see that I should have eaten. So yeah, do be careful of that, guys. Make sure you eat. Kind of funny though. We get our dead body here. So he just lies there. Now, if we pick this up, we do get all of our stuff back, which is fortunate, including anything that was equipped and stuff. So we don't lose any items from it. Let's see. This doesn't look like it's going down at the moment. So that's interesting that we have to ignite it when it doesn't go down. Now, do we have enough to make up the armory? That was the thing we wanted to make. Looks like we're just a little bit short, so let's figure out what we need. Once again, it is potatoes that we need, and this is why I got the 2 people doing the farming, because potatoes are very useful early on. It's surprising how many build recipes potatoes are in. I guess the theory is that you're sort of paying your workers in potatoes to do the job for you. But now that's done, oh, we're missing something else. And it is stone we're missing. Now, what I think we can do is if we grab our pickaxe and equip that once again, over here we had stone deposits. So rather than just going around and trying to find 10 bits of stone on the floor, we just run up to one of these things right here. And now we can get the stone a lot quicker. If I actually stand near enough where I'm hitting it, there we go. And we're getting quite a lot out of that. Some of the sound effects are missing here for the stone being collected, but it is collecting. You see at the top of the screen. So again, beta guys. But now that's done, let's get this armory being made up and figure out where we want that to go. I love how this guy is just stood here staring at my dead body. Or is he staring at the miracle of the oven? I'm not sure. Either way, he seems a little bit creepy. It's quite a small camp that we're sharing with him. I mean, not too sure about this dude. Maybe he's perhaps the armorer, because I said there's a bed inside each building. Yeah, that would make sense. And he's in blue. The guy over here is in blue because he's doing the, this was the smithy, wasn't it? Okay, so guys in blue tops are the ones that are working at these houses. And the guys that are in the other tops, I think, are the ones that we've hired. I think that might be how it's working. We're figuring it out. So let's see, the armory, we're going to place that down now. I figured making it next to smeltery is a pretty good idea. So if we can find somewhere nearby that it works, then that's what we'll do. Okay, so let's place that down. Let's see, I'm trying to get this about level, but let's place it like there. That should be close enough. There we go. Oh, wait, what did we just make? Is that is the armory, right? This is different, technically. It is. Okay, there's cannonballs in here, so this is the armory. Obviously, it looks very similar to the smeltery, but this has got the stone bricks. This has got these bricks. Again, you know, these things could all change in the future too. Now, in here, when we open this up, let's see what we can do. So we can make up all of this stuff right here. So, yeah, I guess weapons, that makes sense, right? That was the point of the armory. And now we have that. Now, in order to get more workers in, we need to build more huts up. So if we go here, you see we've got these huts right here. They only require 15 wood, so actually pretty simple to make. And that's the next quest that we are going to do. And then obviously, as we do that, we can grow our colony and get more and more people in. I'm going to keep harvesting these farms anytime I see them. I don't want it to get like full. And then we miss out on potatoes because they are proving so useful. Now, for some reason with the hut, I'm not able to put that down and equip it. But what I can do is just right click it and hit place. And then it turns up here. So if you're trying to do the same, then that might be something that you need to do. And let's see where we want it to go. I mean, somewhere like about here should be fine. It's near where all the other huts are, as you can see. Now when we go, we can press F and we can hire yet another crew worker. Very good. And we're going to set another farmer over here for the third potato thing. There we go. And that should be a couple of those quests done. We've now got like 3 farmers in there from these 3 huts, which is pretty good. What we're going to do now is do the exploration of the grave and see what that's all about, because that looks kind of fun. So smelted down a load of iron, as you can see here. It looks like this fuel lasts for ages. We've still got 14 coal left in there, so that's pretty cool. It could be a bug, but if not, then it does last a long time. Now, if we come into here, what we can do is make up, let's see, we can make up a rusty axe, for example. Oh, hold on a second. Why can we not make that up? So in order to make these items up, what it is, you have to go into the inventory and put the stuff over into the inventory, right? So we can put it into, or the crafting storage, I guess, is where it needs to go. Now, if I try to make that, there we go, it's going to work. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's how you do that. Now, is there, let's see, like flintlock ammo and stuff like that we could make up. We have iron bars on us. We need to get some gunpowder, which I thought I do have gunpowder. It's on me. Okay, cool. Because if we're going to go exploring, we want to take stuff out with us, just in case, you know, things go wrong. We might have people we have to kill. So we already, let's see. That's in the queue. Is that not being made? Okay, it looks like this actually is going to need fuel as well. So I wasn't aware that we had to fuel that one up, but that is how that works. So if we come over here, we can do a little split of that stack right there, and then put half over in here. That way we can start making up the stuff that we want to make from this building. So let's put up the coal, put it into the fuel section. Item is not fuel. Okay, does iron count as fuel for this? And now we hit craft. Okay, apparently iron is the fuel for this. Interesting. So there's an interesting way of them thinking about it in this game. But that's just one of the nuances to get used to. But there we go. It is now making that up. And the flintlock ammo, let's make up, let's see, we got 1 there. Let's make up, oh, we can only make up 1. Okay. So that actually gave us, let's look 5 ammo out of that. Anyway, let's go and put that down there. So we got the axe, we got the ammo. I think now we can go and do a bit of exploring. I guess we'll take this back. Actually, let's leave it in there for now because we've got more space then. Now, to find one of the graves is going to be the next thing we need to do. So let's take some stuff with us. Let's take some food, for example. So let's grab some coconuts here. Now, I think the only way to eat them is to right-click and just hit eat. But if I put them in my hotbar, I wonder if I can just press like 3. Yeah, that eats them. So that's going to be the way to do it with food. Let's see, what else do we have? A lot. We got like a load of oysters. Let's take those. Oh, we can't add that squid. Okay, let's go put them in here first, and then can they go down into there? Yeah, okay, so they have to go that way around. So we're going to take some food with us just in case we need it, because we don't want to die again, especially when we're out and about. I've got my pickaxe on, which is good. Let's swap that axe for the better axe right there. Okay, cool. So we're going to dig up the grave. Incidentally, it does say build more huts and get more farmers, which I've done. I've got 4 huts now and 4 farmers. That quest isn't going away, so I'm not sure if that's just broken or something. But in terms of finding the grave, I'm guessing the skull and bones up here is going to be the grave, right? Now, what I think we should do is let's get our blunderbuss down there, and maybe we should get our pistol as well. Let's go find that one. Okay, I'm not actually sure what I did with my pistol. I don't know if I lost it when I died. Maybe you do lose 1 or 2 things. I'm not sure what happened with that. But yeah, it's gone, basically. We can't find it. But we're going to just go and check out this grave. So on the top of my screen, we've got that skull and bones there. That's what I'm heading for. I'm assuming that's a grave. And while we're out, we probably should have, let's see, let's get our gun ready to go just in case. But there's a pretty big gun right here. If a crocodile comes at us, or some sort of bandit tries to attack us or something like that, then at least we'll have something. Let's see how we go. So the skull and bones is indeed taking us to a grave. You can see it just here. But that right there looks like an enemy camp. So we do want to be a little bit careful. Captain Daniel Cook's grave. Okay, let's go ahead and let's start digging this up. Do we just stand on the grave? Yeah, and we're collecting a load of mud. Oh, there we go. So we're getting some stuff out here. We've got bones and we've got something else out of it. Is that's everything? I think. Yep. Just being careful that these guys are not about to kill me, but I think we're all right. So let's see. What do we get out of that then? Maybe a gold coin, I think might be one of them. So I think we had 6. I think we had 5 before. We've got the broken statue part, and we've also got some bones there, so that's cool. I guess this is all part of us trying to collect all the parts of the broken Aztec statue in order to make that one up. Now, it wants us to raid an enemy camp, but this could be tricky. I mean, let's give it a go while we're here. For content purposes, I just want to try and get one of these guys to come at me. Do they all have weapons? Oh boy, looks like they do. Yeah, we're not anywhere near ready doing that just yet, are we? Oh, that's so cool, though. The hanging shark there looks really cool. So how close do I have to be before this dude comes? Okay, that's how much damage the gun does. Now there's 2 of them coming at me. So, yeah, that's not a ton of damage, to be fair. And I think I've only got the 4 bullets because the other ammo I've got isn't for this. It's for the other gun, which I don't have anymore. Let's see about the axe right here. We got the rusty axe. Oh, that's my hammer. That's not going to do very much damage at all. We have to be careful there. Now, the only difficult thing is when we run away from these guys, we can't get very far away before they catch up. And we have to find our rusty axe. Right, that's the stone axe. That's the wrong one. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, here he is. I'm going to hit him with my axe, but he's going to hit us too, of course. Oh, he's actually running away now, it seems. Okay, just keeping an eye there on my health. I think we're doing okay. Okay, he's dead. We can now loot him. That's cool. So let's see, we've got all this stuff from him now. That's actually pretty good. I'm sure some of this will definitely have its uses. So we can kill them with the axe, but the guys with the guns are the ones I'm worried about because they're going to do a lot of damage to us. The other dude just ran off, so yeah, he wasn't happy there. I was just out collecting resources, and I got a thing come up on my screen that said pirates incoming. Now, I'm not sure exactly what this means, but I'm guessing that we're about to be attacked, so I'm running back to my base right now, see what's going on here, and let's see if we can figure this one out. Okay, so far I don't see anything. I unfortunately was spamming F picking things up, and so I didn't actually see the announcement really when it told me about it. So I don't know if it said like they're coming in soon, you know, just get yourself ready, or whether they should be here by now. But yeah, what I'm doing is, you see here, just getting a load of stuff together so I can craft things up. Gunpowder being chief among them, so we can get some more bullets going, which if this raid is incoming in a minute is going to be super useful. Oh no, those are my farmers, right? There's just 2 people stood at the gates there. I wasn't sure if they were coming to attack me. Okay, we'll figure this out and I'll let you guys know once I know. So I haven't seen anything coming in to attack us so far, so not sure exactly what's happening with that, but I thought we'd just go off and attempt to raid this camp. Now, I'm not sure, like, you know, if there's like, say there's like 8 people in this camp right now, if we kill them and go away, whether they respawn, or if we kill 2 and come back, whether there's only 6, and that's something we can keep doing. But that's what I want to try out right now. And I'm realizing I should probably have bought a little bit more food with me, but we do have some potatoes on us, so that's good. So let's see. I mean, like, I'm trying to go for this guy up here. He doesn't look like he's got a gun on him. And actually, I don't want to waste a bullet on him. So let's just grab our axe and see. Are you going to come this way, dude? Yep. Come on. You run over here. I think he's trying to run away from me, maybe because he's so weak. We are being shot at. Can I get like 1 hit on this dude? Okay, there we go. He's dead. Now, they can't see me because of the fence, so we can go ahead and just like loot all of this stuff while we're here. So let's do that. I'm guessing these bones will have some sort of use later on. And all the food is good because I was a bit worried how much I had on me. Now, let's see what else we've got that we're dealing with in here. So I want to try and save my bullets for the guys that have got guns. Like this dude here, mind you, he's got like a pretty good looking sword right there, doesn't he? So I wonder like how much he's doing to us versus we're doing to him. Okay, he's doing a lot. Okay, let's... Oh, wow. Okay. So... yeah, we need to be a lot more geared before we go in for raids, it would seem. So gearing up for raids is something I'm clearly not ready for yet. And we're going to look to do that in the next video if I make another video on this. If you would like to see another video on this, please do subscribe. The more people that subscribe just gives me a good gauge as to how much interest there is in me doing like a series on this game or not. Anyway, thanks again to the developers for this. If you guys want to wishlist it, the link is in the description. And thank you all very much for watching.